Okay.
Okay. Okay, so this is the second official attempt. So let's see if this is going to work. Can anybody see this? And can anybody hear me?
Let's have a look.
Hello, John.
You might want to mute your speakers somehow.
Just turn the music down a little bit.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Let's see. Music volume. Let's turn that down a bit.
Well, I'm hearing myself feedback, so you've got something playing back through speakers, I think.
I do.
Or you've got your headphones up really loud.
How do I adjust this?
Oh God.
Is it bad?
It's like, yeah, there's like a delay. I hear myself.
It's because I'm playing it on my phone right next to you.
Yeah, okay, that's it. I was like, what is that? Why
Yeah,
can't I
that would
hear
be my
myself?
cellular device. All right, guys, can everybody hear me? Hello? Is this working? Is this still laggy? Is this still a mess, or is this actually working fine? Chat needs to slow. Yes, yes. Okay, so everything's going good. You guys can hear me well. Can you hear Jack?
Yeah, okay, sorry, yeah, I was just checking. Yeah, I'm here.
They say no.
If you guys let us know if you can hear me as well.
We
can hear you.
Yeah, I think they can hear. Okay, guys, we are going to start on Isla Sorna today. We're going to be talking about all things Jurassic. From what I understand, when we hop into this thing, there's going to be a wild Spinosaurus that I'm going to have to catch. So I'm a little bothered. I'm not the best at this game, as you all will know if you've seen any of my playthroughs. Let's see. It's Rich Dentist Ajay.
I thought I smelled that. Was it the aftershave I gave you last Christmas?
They should have kept that deleted scene in the movie. Oh, we got to get the hell out of here. This is Isla Pena. We're about to have a storm too.
Oh man.
Incoming transmission.
Here.
More to east? What's that? Whoa, we just unlocked something for doing nothing. Oh, this is because I bought...
You've been very busy, I see.
Ooh.
Which is part
New
of
missions.
why I'm calling on you. Because I've been watching how you've been doing, and now I think you're ready to be useful to me.
Ooh, no, we're not going there. We're going... Yeah, hey. It won't give me the... All right. This is a little confusing to me. We're going to Sorna. Everybody's favorite island. I'm glad I got out of there, man. I was trying to complete the last mission I had to do last night, where you have to juggle between a T-Rex, a Metriacanthosaurus, and a Ceratosaurus. Dude, the storm kept coming. It was scaring the hell out of me. How difficult...
So wait, is Isla Sorna the last island?
No, no, because they just unleashed, like... Ooh, look at this. This doesn't look like Sorna. 0 stars.
You've got a larger landmass to deal with on this island.
Yeah, they should start Isla Sorna.
And, of course, for the unexpected, which shouldn't be unexpected, but, you know, it just always is.
Okay, so this is exciting. We must be on the Jurassic Park 3 side of Sorna or something.
An island Dr. Malcolm's all too familiar with. Site B.
You could do like a whole Isla Sorna Hurricane Clarissa like mission on this, couldn't you? Like where you start off in like a working village, and then the storm hits, dun dun dun, and then you have to get all your people on.
Full disclosure.
You have to get them to the docks.
I would love
and
that.
get them in helicopters.
Do not let this place fool you. Like Central Park in New York City, what appears to be nature is actually an elaborate...
Velocelot says, should I get this game?
Yes.
Dinosaurs are running wild.
Yeah, why not?
I think yes, even though it's hard and frustrating.
Aren't they?
Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time with it.
Is both artificial.
It's like when you have something this good, it's like you can span it over a very long time. Plus, I game a little bit, but not like amazingly.
Look what I found.
What did you just find?
Fractured.
There he is.
All from the same root word.
Gear.
Latin for to break.
There's the Spino.
Oh, the roar.
They're really one and the same.
So good. All right, so yes, Spinosaurus is confirmed on Isla Sorna right here.
They did a really nice job with that, like mod.
They did, man. Okay, now there's some stegosaurs over here. What are they gonna make me do? We get a lot of space on this island compared to the super cramped Isla Pena.
Ivan Ortega.
Oh, Ivan Ortega. Hey, what's up, man? I'm actually playing it right now. Cheers. Hey, thanks. You even gave me $2. Thanks, dude. I can't wait to see
Man,
the.
do you want me to be like chat moderator?
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, you'll have to make me moderator on.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
You can do it via the chat on YouTube.
Well, you'll be the moderator in spirit or something. Because
all right, cool. All right, you don't want me better like going, hey, someone comes in and goes like, hey, I think Jaws: The Revenge is the best movie ever.
Hey,
and then
that's
I just like ban them. I'm just like,
don't.
Get out of here, son.
All right, so we've got $6.5 million. God, this is so crazy. Like starting again. How much does this cost? Screw it. They need a hotel. Right there. Yeah, I guess we just need to make sure that we have good income. Why is there a fence around everything? Is it because there's wild dinosaurs on Isla Sorna?
I think so. Well, yeah, look, like the whole building complex has huge walls around it.
Why did they even choose to like take people here? This is a terrible idea. Okay.
They heard. Well, this is the next iteration of Dinosaur. You know what you didn't know is those two guys at the beginning of Jurassic Park 3. They jumped from the boat into the water and they swam to the shore. They found all this old InGen stuff and they're like, "Look, do you know what we can do? We can build a proper dinosaur. Like live the dream." And they're like, "Nah, man, that's impossible. There's dinosaurs everywhere." And he's like, "No, you got to listen. Listen to this idea. Hear me out. Build a wall around a village. We just live here in paradise." Along with the dinosaurs, and then we sell tickets. It's like, I don't know, we'll just call it Dinosaur Park.
Yeah, park, yeah.
And then he becomes like a new John Hamm. He's like, welcome to Dinosaur Park. Everyone's in paragliders. There's no helicopter. You have to paraglide.
Everyone gets their own 1999 video camera, too.
Yeah, exactly.
God, this dinosaur is awesome looking. What would you say, Jack, and people in the chat, I want to know, that have played this game, what is the most frustrating thing about this video game? Because for me, it's the fact that I'm not very good, but also the fact that, like, look at this. This is awesome. Look at all the space that they give you. But when you're playing on Isla Pena, it's almost like you're on like a demo. I mean, I get it's because of the difficulty, and I just admitted to being bad at this game. But holy hell, man, this looks 10 times funner. Okay, we may just see a fight break out if this guy doesn't get tranked soon. I've sent somebody to tranquilize the Spinosaurus. Oh, there's the Stegosaurus running by. I just want to make sure he's taken care of.
He's going for it.
I really don't want him to kill any park guests early on. Whoa, what's going on?
He'd be on the hunt.
On the hunt. He's going this way. It's going to be a little difficult to get him. Maybe I should take control of it. How do you tranquilize? Dart rifle.
How you doing it? You're getting hands-on. You're getting a mano-a-mano with the Spinosaurus.
I've just hired Robert Muldoon to do this job. Where the hell is he?
I just hired Sergeant T-Rex.
T-Rex Turner.
Charles Jackson on the case.
I actually had the idea to play Jurassic World Alive, like me running around like the actual town I live in, and just straight up trying to be Jaws Jackson.
Dino of the Freak, yo dude, says, man. He says, "Hey Klayton Fioriti, did you see the new Godzilla King of the Monsters?
I did.
If so, what were your thoughts?"
I was very pleased with it. Jeez.
I haven't seen it. I'm
Jack has been making sure that he doesn't. Oh,
yeah.
I loved it.
Because the marketing for movies
Kobe.
which, trust me on this, gets crazy towards like when the film's released. So like, I'm just gonna wait till like I'm gonna avoid the wave of marketing for Godzilla until like it's like so overwhelming towards the end of the film that I can't avoid it. I'm just gonna let it wash over me, man.
Whoa.
Hey,
Give me that
I just
Godzilla.
received a new
It's
contract.
Franklin.
You are definitely going to want to check out.
What do you want? You want that? Maybe. Who cares? All right. In all seriousness, that character looks way too much like Franklin from Fallen Kingdom. Like he legit does. Am I wrong? He does. Or Arby. Arby would be the correct terminology.
Yeah, like Franklin was, yeah, definitely inspired by Arby.
Yeah, pretty easy to tell. By the way, here's one thing I want to ask people. If you've... I'll ask you specifically, because we've talked about this kind of briefly.
Yeah.
But the Lost World book, a lot of people don't consider it to be as good as Jurassic Park, the book. And I don't quite think it's up to snuff, but I do really like it, and a lot of people are of the opinion that it's better than the Lost World Jurassic Park movie. So, do you think that it was a bad idea not to adapt that book more faithfully than what they eventually...
No.
You don't think so? Okay, I'll give my...
No, mainly because this is my mindset on this sort of scenario.
Right.
Like I'd prefer a film that's different to a book, mainly because the book already exists. So it's like, if you want that adventure, books, go enjoy the book. But at the same time, like a direct adaptation of it, would I like to see it come out as like, if they, let's say in the future they were like redoing the story over again, closer to the books, then yeah, I'd be welcoming a Lost World adaptation. But this is the thing, a lot of people forget how many rants like Malcolm goes on in the books.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's like, he goes off on so many monologues. If you were to actually accurately like do the book's justice and follow it correctly, you're gonna have a lot of monologues from Malcolm to sit through.
Yeah,
like,
that was to me the big thing. Was
doesn't translate as well.
I love the book The Lost World by Michael Klayton. It's really great, but I can't deny the fact that it is so tedious with all the stuff that he does in terms of like, because, and Klayton said
it works in book form though. Like when you read it, work. If you were to translate it to like screen, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Jurassic Park fan. I'd like to see it, but it's like at the same time, it's like
I can imagine audiences would be kind of, which audiences were a little upset.
Like, why is he talking again?
Well, I like it. I'm starting to grow even more accustomed to it. When I did my analysis of the book, I said that it wasn't as good as the first Jurassic Park. I still really like it. I'm just thinking that, you know, it was something that would be hard to market, apart from the awesome action sequences that they had to cut out of it for the movie. Or, you know, they didn't have to, but they did.
Yeah.
So here's a little story. Here's one thing that we could talk about while we're here playing Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah.
We both wrote scripts for Jurassic Park 4 during during the lull in between movies, right?
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Yeah.
What was your let's say, what was your last script like for Jurassic Park 4 before they made Jurassic World? Like, what was your...
Oh, you want to know the story that I wrote?
Yeah, I'll share mine because, yeah.
Excuse me. Oh God. So it started off. Okay, so I wrote this in like 2007 time, but that was started it, and then it didn't finish it till like 2011, where I was like satisfied with it. But like, so it started off Costa Rica. It was a beach. There was a guy at a bar, and he's like drinking, and he's like, it's raining. It's like in the middle of the day though, like it's raining, and there's this like Jeep pull up with like this news crew in it, and they come up to like film something, and there's like a big pile of people coming out of like houses and stuff. They're all yelling and coming over to this truck that's driving up from down from the beach up to this village, and like there's people crowding around it, and the guy's like sitting there at the bar drinking, and then like, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing like this, but like setting up some of the characters. So then like a raptor is in the back of this truck, and it's like under a tarp, and this news crew and this guy see it, and then you learn that the guy is called Ed Regis.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he used to work at Jurassic Park. And so he's like, oh, wait, what is this doing here? And they're like, well, it died of a disease. It says it died of a disease. They can't pinpoint what the disease is because it's unknowable. They don't know what this disease is, but it definitely died from some sort of disease. And they've yet to classify it, so they nickname it the DX disease.
Yeah. I had a version of DX in my script to check out this model for the Spinosaurus.
Yeah. I know, I was just about to say, like, the way it was like looking up the helicopter was awesome.
It says I have no power.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to do
so yeah, to boil things down, basically Ed Reed just talks to John Hammond and says, like, once this film crew have convinced him to go to the island to film a documentary about him going to the island to like fix it, because he thinks he's the only one who can source what it is, because back in the park he sort of worked in the sort of the biology of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And so this is like what I remember writing anyway. It could be a little old guff, but this is basically what happens. Like, they go to the island to research the virus, and then when they're there, they find these like tags on some of the dinosaurs. And they're like, what the hell's this? And the island, they had to sneak onto the island because the virus made them condemned, and the government were preparing to go to the islands to like go and investigate further, but they had yet to do it. So they got in like under the net that way. So they got onto the island to go and investigate themselves, and then they discover the dinosaurs are getting tags on them because there's this like scene where a Parasaurolophus herd nearly kills them, like running ramps.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And like they trank one, and they find that it's got like this orange like disc on its hind leg, but like a tracking device, like a really crudely made one. And then they find out that they're not alone on the island, and there's Dodson and his crew of ragtag biosyn henchmen, and they're on the island tagging dinosaurs that they're going to steal to like take to their medical labs to do research on or whatever.
Okay, yours is remarkably similar to mine.
But well, no, there's a twist to mine. So like, it had this moment where like when the two teams find out they're there, like there's a scene where Dodson has them on their knees, like the other team. Like he has them on their knees, and he's like, "No one knows you're here."
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Thanks. So what he does is he gets a bucket of Parasaurolophus blood that he's genetically enhanced to smell more, to give off, because he says it lures the T-Rexes really easily. Ooh. And he throws this bucket of blood all over them, and then they hightail it out of there, leaving these characters on the island, like covered in blood. So the T-Rexes start to follow them across the island.
I've just finished reviewing this new
so it's got a similar feel to the Lost World.
It's like a twist on that Lost World thing. Right. But Dodson, and then it becomes like Die Hard on Isla Sorna. So like, there's like Dodson and his team are basically hunting these guys down if they see them, because they think they're going to die, but then they keep bumping into each other. And it basically ends on Dodson hanging off the bottom of a helicopter as the T-Rex whips him from the bottom. Hanging off the...
Did you bring back any characters like Roland Timbo or?
No. I had Malcolm appear at a cocktail party at the beginning, and then he appears at the end with John Hammond, and John Hammond's in like the hospital bed. Like it's like a somber sort of ending, but like yeah. And you find out Ed Regis he's trying to make amends, and then yeah. Oh, and the virus was basically fake. It was faked by Biosyn. They were faking it the whole time to make the island be condemned, so it was like so they could work in peace.
That's very similar. Now, here's another question I want to ask you.
What's your one? I'm interested. I want to know.
Mine was pretty okay. In short, mine was the Lost World novel, only done to where it was actually like adapted for the movie. But it's funny that you say all that stuff that you said, because okay, I'm gonna have to change some of this. Basically, I had Howard King I was going to rewrite as the main villain.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually going to, like, change him a little bit. I had Nick Van Owen and... Who was it? Nick Van Owen and... What's oh, that's why I can't remember his name. I created that character. I had... okay, so check it out. There would be a team of people called the Dinosaur Defense... Granted, I wrote this when I was a teenager. The Dinosaur Defense Force, kind of similar to G-Force. like in the Godzilla Heisei movies. Anyways,
Yeah.
missing grasslands. I want to make sure these guys don't start killing each other. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
One of the things I overlook in this game is like dinosaur socials. Like I'm always overlooking that fact. The dinosaurs are just like park, and I'm like, why are you doing this? And then I'm like, oh, it's because I've made like 2 of them. And it's like, yeah, they're sociable animals, Jack.
I'm just catching what's on Sorna. I hope they need some water, don't they? Maybe I should fix that. But yeah, like my idea.
You're boxing them in.
Yeah, my idea was to adapt pretty much the Lost World as it hadn't been done, but also I had a couple of new characters. Work, damn it. There we go. I had a couple of new characters by the name of Mr. White and Mr. Black. And they were 2 African big game hunters. One was, Mr. White was a black man dressed all in khakis. And Mr. Black was a white man dressed all in khakis.
Right, okay.
And they come forward and they're like, yeah, we're going to go to Isla Sorna to prevent these guys that are actually going to start stealing the dinosaurs, because InGen has moved hands from John Hammond into someone else, and it was going to be revealed to be Biosyn through like you know, they couldn't pay the bills or whatever.
Yeah.
But what I was going to do is have a big reveal later on where like there's a helicopter and Mr. Black and Mr. White are in the helicopter with Nick Van Owen, and Mr. Black holds Nick Van Owen down after like socking him in the face, and you learn why the guys like came to the island. You have Mr. White open up this case of Roland Timbo's gun, and it was going to get assembled like while they were flying over the bull T-Rex from the Lost World, and they were going to try and kill it. And it was going to be revealed that he was the son of Roland Timbo, and the other guy was the son of Robert Muldoon. Yeah, it's totally fan servicey, like weird stuff that a teenager would write. But like, I had that
everyone has to connect somehow.
Yes, and I wrote it to where like there was a big problem going on to where like a butterfly landed like right in front of it, because you know like the butterfly effect. It landed like right in front of the helicopter, and then you see like Mr. Black shoots the T-Rex in the tail, which doesn't kill it because Nick Van Owen's like struggling inside of the thing, and the T-Rex jumps up like from the foreground or from the background of the butterfly and bites the back of the helicopter, causing it to crash, killing all 3 of them and the T-Rex in the process. But
oh my God.
Yeah, just insane. Only when you're a teenager would you come up with something like that.
It's so funny. I had a moment where the characters, when they first get to the island, they're like investigating the virus or whatever. They discover the giant dead corpse of the Spinosaurus.
Oh, you're gonna kill the Spino off?
But it died not by the T-Rex's hand. It died because of this virus, and they realized that they've been not only like planting fake dinosaurs on the mainland, they've been doing it on Isla Sorna just for flybys and stuff like that, like people seeing.
Ooh, that's pretty interesting.
And one of them they killed was the Spinosaurus. And I thought that was a bit more of like a sort of sad ending for that creature.
Yeah, this is the one thing I don't want to see happen to any dinosaur in the series, is for it to go out like... Do you remember in Pirates of the Caribbean 2 where like... Or not 2.
3, yeah, the Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken's just like washed up on the shore and you don't get to see it do anything after that. Yeah. Even though, like, there's a lot of fans for Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World that love, let's say, Spinosaurus and Mosasaurus. And could you imagine if the animals just show up dead?
Yeah.
Like, nobody would like that for the T-Rex.
The only way you can get away with that, having one of the beloved dinosaurs dead at the beginning of the movie, is exactly how they did it in Fallen Kingdom. They had the Indominus' skeleton just there, but you saw it die in the previous film. You saw the event, which is a little different. Like, you want to see how the Kraken died. You want to see, but the thing is, it was kind of, to give it some credit, in Pirates of the Caribbean, it's kind of realistic having it just like washed up on the beach. But at the same time, it's like, that's the Kraken. That's like a mythical creature. You shouldn't just like.
You shouldn't just kill it like that. At least, not in my opinion. It made for a very underwhelming, like next movie, in my opinion. Even though I have not seen that movie in years, but. Just
First Pirates is great. I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
I did enjoy the others, but not like.
I don't think I remember any of them after the second one, like apart from what I just mentioned. But
yeah,
I'll be honest with you though, I rewatched it a couple of years ago. Oh, hold on, Franklin's talking.
I thought of you first.
Whatever you want, Franklin. All right, so I watched it a couple of years ago, and I'd forgotten, like in the second movie, how they have that whole thing on the island where Jack Sparrow is like, I guess he's taken captive by like the islanders, and it has nothing to do with the like rest of the plot of the movie. But everybody still
it's just like them on a little adventure.
It's kind of similar to Return of the Jedi in that sense, because all the Jabba stuff is just tying up loose ends from Empire, finding Han Solo.
Yeah,
it's
like
this guy eat a goat so bad, but I have to get to work and do this. Hey, back up. Let's check our stegosaurs and make sure that they're happy. Everything seems to be going pretty well for the most part. We're at 1.5 stars. All I did was catch the dinosaurs. Nice. So that's not too bad.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Yeah. Oh, I see Suchomimus in the comments section. I do have Suchomimus unlocked, so should we introduce Suchomimus right here with the Spinosaurus? I haven't dug any like fossils for it yet.
Check their stats. They might, I don't know. Will they?
Like, what do you want me to modify it and have actually? No. Oh, you're right. I don't want the Spinosaurus to die.
Yeah, would they kill each other? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that one unlocked. We'll do something. In the meantime, I should really repair that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's obviously more. I guess the implication is that these were wild stegosaurs already on Site B from the Lost World in Jurassic Park 3.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the ones that survived. They're the most resilient dinosaurs in like of Site B. Okay, so let's go down to.
I think you asked me earlier. I didn't answer. It's the most frustrating thing for you about this game.
Yeah.
What's the most difficult thing for me? It's the I know I said socializing, but that's more like it's just an oversight on my part.
What, the dinosaurs socializing or what?
Yeah, it's not. That's not the thing though. The thing for me is like actually the space. Like I love this game. I think it's amazing, but like I want them to expand. I want the whole island. Like I want the shape, like go around the whole thing. But at the same time, it's like, how do you do that? Because the islands are massive.
It would be pretty difficult. I understand the limitations for something like that. I like what they've done with the game, but you know, for anything, there's always room for improvement. That's why.
Yeah. But with these new games, though, they can keep bringing out DLC. If the games are popular, people can buy them. You know.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, well, they just did that. They did the Secrets of Wu or whatever it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know some people, every time I bring it up, they're like, come on, Klayton. But like, I do think it's an improvement over Operation Genesis. And not to knock Operation Genesis, I liked that one too. I just thought that this game offers so much. What do I want to do here? This game offers a lot that you wouldn't really, you know what I mean? You wouldn't get from that game.
No. But like with all the new dinosaur socializing stuff, things like I think that's a great improvement.
Oh yeah.
Like having the herding technique. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Like when they herd together. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Like you see like the brachiosaurs get into their little herds, and then all the herbivores like start to herd together. So you can build like a proper like valley, and they'll all like walk around together and do stuff.
I thought I heard people screaming.
Get into the best way to check that is get into the map mode where you can see like all in blue. Go to your operations center. Yes.
This?
You can see there. I don't know.
What are they doing? Why are you guys scared? Did he like eat?
Is the Spinosaurus attacking the fence? What's it doing? No.
No.
Oh, they're just walking off the path.
They all got freaked out. That's how badass my Spinosaurus is. Like they were just here. Can he can't eat anybody in here, can he?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, I was about to say, like look, they all like took off running in. What the hell's wrong with? Oh, one thing Operation Genesis did that this game doesn't do is you can click on the people there.
Yeah, and read about them.
Yeah, damn, my park is like lit. All these people.
You're nearly at 2 stars.
let's see. We're going for...
Oh, dude, you posted that picture on Instagram of the T-Rex chasing people down the street or something not too long ago. It was like it was standing
like
over.
Right? The one from the DPG site?
No. The one. This game. It was like a group of people on the street running.
Yeah.
And then the T-Rex was like looming over them.
Yeah.
That was a sick picture. I was like, that is awesome.
Grabbed it from Google Images.
Oh, dude, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like moments like that in this game are like what makes it really cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, seeing the dinosaurs, no matter who you are or how much you love or don't like Jurassic Park, like just seeing dinosaurs break out and kill people is always like really fun. Like, even if I did, I'll give you an example. While I like to watch a lot of the Godzilla movies, I acknowledge the fact that a lot of them are pretty bad. But like, I'll never not watch him like destroy a city or fight another monster, because there's just no reason to not enjoy that.
Mr. Trudon for Moses says the reason Jurassic World Evolution does not do that with the guests like it did in Operation Genesis is performance. It would be really laggy if they did that.
Oh, well then it's good that they don't do it then.
Yeah.
I've still got a bunch of wild stats running around here. Jack is sick, by the way. He's got...
Oh, well, I'm on the tail end of sickness.
He's got the DX disease.
So I do, yeah. Yeah, Dodson. Dodson in the script had like a big beard and he was like huge.
Like muscular?
And it was like... Yeah, so in my version, Dodson, like what... I don't think I wrote it in the script, but I was going to do a rewrite, and then I never got around to it. But I originally planned to have Dodson basically be a fullback guy. So that guy you see in Jurassic Park isn't the real Dodson.
Oh wow! Was that written?
There was another like Dodson, another person who's the real one.
Was this before or after the actor that portrays Dodson?
Oh, this was before.
This was before. Okay.
Yeah, this is like my idea to bring him back, because I thought the actor's not working. I thought I was like, the actor's not working anymore. I didn't look it up or anything.
Right. Yeah.
He's not working. I don't think we could get him back, because if we had, he would have been in it already.
Yeah.
And then so I wrote it as originally. Yeah, it's like he was I was going to write it, should I say, to be truthful, and it's like, it's like Dodson's the fullback guy. So it's like if the guy in the restaurant with Nedry got arrested.
There's Iago from Aladdin.
Yeah, it's like if he got arrested in the restaurant, then they'd find out his real ID, and they'd be like, "Hey, your name's Hans Kirby, and your your real name's not Dodson." And then Nedry's like,
"Who was I working for?"
Oh yeah, speaking of Die Hard, oh god, what was I going to mention?
Oh, I was in Die Hard.
You mentioned something about your script, and I was like, there was a Die Hard reference in your script, and I was like, we both had Die Hard things in our script, but I can't remember what yours was now.
I said a Die Hard reference in the script?
Yeah, it was
when did I say this?
I was thinking about this when you were telling your script, and I was taking a mental note of it. I was like, I should bring that up, and then...
What was your reference to Die Hard in your Jurassic Park?
Oh, just my reference was like just people chasing each other across the island trying to kill each other, and it's like Nakatomi Plaza, it's Isla Sorna.
I can tell you, dude.
But you said something, and I was like, that I need to make a mental note to bring that up. But now I've forgotten it, so I'm talking out my ass.
Man, I don't even remember. Like, what I really want to do is put a T-Rex somewhere. You can't have a Jurassic Park without a T-Rex. It's just, it's a fact.
No.
Concrete wall. And the concrete moats. And the motion sensors. Donald D. Boy, relax. Enjoy yourself. Let's get something straight, man. I better be rich by the time I'm out of here.
Is that Kermit? Hey, Piggy.
Hey, John Hammond, hey. Where the hell's all our money?
Give me your money, John Hammond. Give it to me now.
Does anyone consider Donald Gennaro a villain? Out of curiosity. Because, what do you think, Jack? Would you say Donald Gennaro?
I don't really class him as a villain per se. He's talking some sense at some points, and then in other ones he's blinded by his ignorance.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately for Donald Gennaro, which was a character that was changed heavily from the book, He's basically Ed Regis in the movie.
Yeah, I see. I changed Ed Regis in my script when I was writing it because he's not going to be the same because they gave those traits to old Gennaro.
I just realized there's no way they're going to be able to like walk.
Are you giving these animals water? I'm just double checking.
They have water, Jack. If they don't, I'll get a notification that says they've died. It's going to be
okay.
All
All right. You gotta remember, I'm watching your stream like,
right,
a few seconds after you are.
I'm pretty sure they have water. If they don't, hey, I can make more.
Never not so clever at this. Has donated $5 and says,
Ooh.
Would you guys consider releasing? Mine's already released. You can read it online. It's been online for years.
Yeah, you should tell them where you can find that at. Mine's never been on the internet.
Just go on Scribed or just Google Jurassic Park IV. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Actually, you write in like Jurassic Park IV and then SCIBED. And then, SCRIBD. No E, that's it. Scribed, and then there's like a list of like, those fan scripts.
I never had mine on the internet, but I did get a question from another YouTuber, Coffee with a Cynic, about sharing my idea for Jurassic Park 4 from when I was like 13 years old. I actually plan on doing a dedicated video to that someday, where I'll not just my idea, but like multiple fans' ideas on Jurassic Park 4, because we all had like vastly different ideas on what the film. I didn't even think it would come after, like in 2010. I was like, man, this movie's never getting made. But
that's exactly how I was feeling.
Yeah, I was like, this is dead. And it was. I'll tell you here. I'll share something with you guys.
Especially after Michael Crichton and Stan Winston died, because that was when they were saying in the news reports, weren't they, that they were going to stop.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy had said that she thought it was a good idea to, not do anything at that point.
Yeah.
My whole thing, the thing that really angered me actually, around when did Avatar come out? 2009?
2009, yeah, Christmas.
Okay, well, look, I've seen that movie once, and not to knock the movie or anything, but why in the hell did they have that alien creature? They shamelessly just took the roar from the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I remember sitting in the theater going like, do people really not remember Jurassic Park to where like the roars just can be given to like any? Well,
no, they didn't. That's the thing. In 2009.
I know, but like it bothered me so much when I saw. Yeah. I was like, oh no way. The
fans held strong behind the scenes. I remember. I particularly like about Avatar is that roar, because I'm just like, you could have changed it. It's too iconic, and now it is too iconic. And it's like, do you think if they bring that animal back in the sequels, if they'll change the roar?
They better.
They might do.
They might not. James Cameron might feel like, hey, his work is like, I don't know what the word you look for. Like, since he wasn't there first, but he might be like, hey, Avatar came out way before Jurassic World.
No. But they know about each other. It's the sound. It's all same guys.
The what is the same guys?
Skywalker sound, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think they should have done it. I thought it was stupid of them to.
I agree. I agree. That rule.
Like, here's the thing. Like, for so long, Jurassic Park fans, and we were talking about this earlier, have been, in my opinion, severely misrepresented in like anything.
Yeah.
It seems like people don't. I think they know that there's a big fan base. They just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. You would,
but like in 2009 when Avatar.
Oh yeah. Well,
like honestly, like that's why they got. I was just trying to understand. mindset of like the people who did the sound design. They're like, yeah, we'll just throw that in there, try and bring this old chestnut back. It's like no, it's so iconic. Don't do that.
I can't believe that. Yeah,
because I remember it being in like cartoons in the 90s as well. Like I'd watch cartoons and they'd use that roar.
Yeah, but
I remember seeing it in
for
Toy Story.
dinosaurs,
Well, no, they used it in A Bug's Life when the bird roars at the ants. Yeah, so it's like, and they used it as, I mean, Rex in Toy Story I understand a little bit more because it's like a parody of, they even parody Jurassic Park in parts, but it's like, when they used the bird and whenever I heard the roar elsewhere, yes, the Jurassic Park roar.
Yeah, but
so when I heard it in Avatar, I was like, add another piece of evidence on the list of like people using this iconic roar.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, here's something that we could talk about too. What do you think will happen as far as like the perception of these Lego shows go? Do you think that like?
Well, if I'm honest, I haven't seen the Lego show.
All right.
It's only aired in America. I've yet
really?
to see. So, yeah, I mean, I couldn't make it to that showing the other day that Outpost were promoting. I couldn't make it there, so it's like, I can't really pass judgment on it or say where it's gonna fit because I have no idea what's in it. I have no idea what happens.
I just wanted to know, like, I wasn't sure how many people saw it, how many people liked it. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's Lego. It's for kids, isn't it? So it's like it's not. I don't think it's meant to be taken 100% seriously with the films at all.
It's totally not. If you've seen it and you know the reveal at the end, there's no way it's meant to be taken seriously. But I was just curious because I didn't know.
Chris Pratt hasn't broken into like 6 pieces and then reformed like the Terminator.
That's canon.
Like, yeah,
that happened.
You know, but, Hoskins didn't get turned into a mermaid with crab claws like he does in the first part.
Whoa, I didn't see that one. That happens.
The Indominus escapes.
I never
the first
saw
one. Like the Delta jumps on Hoskins and rearranges him, and then when camera pulls back, he's like a mermaid with crab claws, and he's like, no, like
that's a little ridiculous. It's for kids.
Oh, it's canon though. It's canon. It's part of the world.
It's hard canon.
No, honestly, I don't think people should take them too seriously. They're like for kids. They're fun, and it's good to see like the younger generation really embracing it.
Oh yeah, well, dude, that's the crazier thing.
Especially on an off year, people have. Well, I mean, it's released the same year. It's Fallen Kingdom.
I cannot tell you how much, like, how difficult it is for me to go in anywhere, and I always check the Mattel toys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kids are eating that up. It's crazy.
Yeah, I see kids wearing Jurassic t-shirts and stuff all the time. I saw like a 50-year-old man the other day wearing a Jurassic Park t-shirt.
You would be really shocked. Dude, there's a lot of older people that love Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, actually. I can't, like we talked about before, it was so difficult to ever even imagine this series coming back after, like what I just mentioned with Avatar.
Hmm.
Yeah, but, or even, not even talking about Avatar. Wow, this is going to be messy. Okay, you connect to this. There we go. But, back in 2010, when we didn't know if we were even going to get more movies, it's really crazy to see like how many kids are embracing Jurassic Park now.
Yeah, they're loving it, fully on board. Honestly, my nephew, he's like he's 4, so he's like 4 and a few months old now,
right?
And it's like 4 and 6 months, and like he is just mad.
What's his favorite?
Oh god, he loves Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom a lot.
Right. Yeah.
But he will watch all of them. Like he quotes The Lost World. He'll like, yeah, I've sent pictures, put them online, like him like playing, like I made him some trailers. He's obsessed with that. He loves Godzilla.
Well, that's cool.
He's in. But like my sister said, like, I don't know what's happened, like because I don't, like, I see him every now and then, like every couple of weeks or so I'll see him. They're coming over like on Thursday actually. But, like, yeah, so nice. Like they'll come over and they'll visit. But like when he used to be obsessed with tractors, and then
not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, one day it was like a switch just went, and he like when he was about 2 to 3, it just became dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'll share a
Just
story.
Dinosaurs,
about,
everything dinosaurs. Give me more dinosaurs. And he's obsessed, and he like loves it all. He loves the whole thing, but like he imitates. He reenacts the Owen with the raptors.
I saw you send me the picture of the trailers over the cliff scene from the Lost World that he was reenacting.
Yeah, like he loves it. I've walked into the living room before, and he was like, he had like his Claire action figure behind a log, and then also like talking or like with a hand outstretched to a Stegosaurus, and then behind those were like a toilet roll tube, kitchen roll tube, like a really long tube,
like the scene in the Lost World.
Log, yeah, and he had like these 3 figures behind the log, and he was reenacting. And I walked, what are you doing? And he was like, so Sarah in the Lost World. I was like, dude. I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even teach him this. Like, he's just doing it on his own accord.
It's crazy, dude. And I think that's really what's really interesting is that there's a ton of new fans coming out saying that, you know, younger fans coming out that they say they love the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 as well. I can tell you, my sister, who's 8 years old, actually comes over occasionally to my house with my dad, and she came to me after she saw Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in theaters, and she loved it. And then so what we did was I sat down at the house, and I was like, okay, I'll put on Jurassic Park, because that way she can, you know, she can get a little taste of like the rest of the series. And she loved Jurassic Park, so I was like, yeah, good. And then I didn't show her the Lost World or Jurassic Park 3, but I did show her Jurassic World, and her current favorites are, it goes like this. For her, it's Fallen Kingdom, followed by the original Jurassic Park, followed by Jurassic World. Right.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of crazy, though, how... like an 8-year-old girl, I don't know what 8-year-old girls like, but apparently, like, Jurassic World is like Jurassic Park have come back strong enough to where, like, they are quite aware of what the hell it is. So, all right, we've got Carcharodontosaurus and Iguanodon unlocked, so we're definitely going to have to get a couple of those guys.
Oh wow! So you've got like, see, I haven't turned mine on in ages. I haven't updated anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I'm ready, man. We're about to make some stuff.
Like, I'm so happy with the Iguanodon. Like the animation and stuff, it just looks insane.
What should we dig for,
looks
guys?
Really cool.
All right, I want to ask people in the chat, what kind of dinosaur do you guys want to see up next? Like, new dinosaur that we haven't had. I'm seeing Carcharodontosaurus. Should we go for... Oh, we got Dreadnoughtus, too. What? Gigantospinus. We've got... some people are saying Iguanodon. Suchomimus. Oh, God, it's all over the place. Carcar, Iguanodon. All right, we'll send out a couple of dig teams. This one's for Iguanodon. This one's for Carcharodontosaurus. We'll clone quite a few. All right, so let's go and check everything out. We've still got a
Carcharodontosaurus.
Whenever I think of Carcharodontosaurus, I immediately think of Operation Genesis's like black design. You know what I'm talking about?
And there's like really thin, sort of feathery type back spine that it had.
Yeah, well, that dinosaur, they really kind of outdid themselves with that game back in the day by having, geez, how many big dinosaurs did they have? They had Carcharodontosaurus, Spinosaurus, what was that other one?
Allosaurus.
Yeah, that was pretty big. Obviously, they had T-Rex, but they also had, Acrocanthosaurus. That's the one I was trying to remember.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Kind of crazy. I would always try to make them fight each other, too. I was that kind of person.
They didn't have Giga? Giga wasn't
No,
there?
not in Operation Genesis. Not that I can recall, was it?
No, I'm probably getting confused because there's so many mods of that game. I'm gonna modded them and stuff. It's like, yeah, I think I might be getting confused with one of those.
I'm definitely sure they added it with like mods, but let's go ahead and... This guy just walked into the enclosure. I couldn't have asked for a better... There we go.
He's being good.
Good boy.
Can't just suppress 65 million years of gun instinct.
Oh, I want Dr. Grant back so bad. I'm pretty excited for the next film. I cannot stress how happy I am that we're even at this moment. Okay, so let me get
Jurassic Park 6.
Isn't it weird?
Build a park.
Now we're on Jurassic Park 6.
GP6. It's in the game.
You're lonely. How are you lonely? Alright, we'll get you a friend. So they don't break out and kill any of my park guests.
Mackenzie Gilden asks, do you have any Secrets of Henry Wu DLC done?
I do, yes. I have it downloaded.
Ooh! I wonder if you could get the... I've not seen... I want to see how the Indominus's camouflage works. I've yet to see that.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, now if I actually clone one of those, it might be a little... I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to get, like, destroyed so early on. Use the expedition center to unearth the giant herbivore fossil, modify and release a Carcharodontosaurus. Uh-oh. Whoa, why are they fighting? I don't know what to do. I didn't even know they could fight each other.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I think they need to add a few more... The, herbivores. The herbivores need to be more dangerous to carnivores.
Oh, totally. I'm trying to save you, buddy.
Because I'd love to put a wager on, like, Stegosaurus versus, like, Spinosaurus, and the Stegosaurus might win. Would be kind of cool.
Spinosaurus?
Yeah. It'd be cool to, like, put stuff like that together and then know that Spinosaurus might die.
Why did they start... Oh, those sounds. Straight out of Lost World. Why do they start fighting?
Okay, herding? This might be the herding DLC. That might just be that, yeah. Posturing.
They're all beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah. No, well, no, it would be the herding thing. They assign, like...
Are they gonna kill each other?
Round.
Do I need to do this?
I don't know. Maybe their socials out and they're like, there's too many of them.
Oh. Good idea. Oh,
Check for comfort, says Arbus Play.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Chickadee check your comfort before you wreck your comfort.
I didn't realize I'd
overcrowded. It said overcrowded.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna have to put him in isolation.
I feel pretty guilty now. This guy, he's fine. Is there any dinosaur I can put along with the Spinosaurus that he won't fight or try to kill?
I think small carnivores, maybe, like Trudon.
Oh,
could be wrong.
I don't have
could
that
be wrong.
one
Really.
Yeah,
could be wrong.
They're just gonna have to fight while I'm like doing all this stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and transport him. So they do need quite a few animals, but nowhere near the amount that I had in there.
How long have you?
They're all beating the hell out of each other. Jeez. What's out of power?
No, I couldn't find this list of movies I was talking about a minute ago.
Yeah, you need to find that.
Yeah, I don't think I've got it.
Asset requiring collection.
Doesn't look like they're going to kill each other. They're just beating each other up.
It's having some rough housing.
Yeah.
Heading to collect the asset.
I could be wrong. Watch, one of them is going to die now.
Put on their kicking boots.
Yeah, their social's way too high. Yeah, one of them died. I'm sorry.
En route to collect the asset.
Well, less mouths to feed, am I right? No, I shouldn't say that.
Platty Boy says, dig more fossils for the iguana.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Fence broken.
Din, din, din.
Wait, who broke a fence?
Fence broken. Get out the way!
Oh, where is he? Wait, what? Oh, is it way over here? What is going on? Ah, that's not good. Okay, so you and you.
Oh, I see there's like dinosaurs outside the perimeter
Yeah.
of where the park is.
Yeah, there are a couple of those. Oops, that was wrong.
That's pretty neat.
It said fence broken. Did they really... Let's see. Did I send them to tranquilize these guys? I don't remember. Yeah, they're working on it. Well, damn. We were almost at 2 stars.
Don't worry, as soon as you fix that fence up and stuff, you'll sort it out. I believe in you, Klayton.
And one of them's got a disease.
You have the power, my boy.
Now they're going to be super lonely. Let's see.
Hot Dog says, make sure that if you put small carnivores or large herbivores in the Spino, make sure you have multiple water and food sources. Other dinosaurs will be scared of the Spino and will not eat when near it.
Alright, that's good to know then, because... Oh, look what's going on.
Tornado?
Yeah, tornado. Okay.
Oh,
Well, there's nothing I can do. This is...
there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Hurricane Clarissa is destroying my island. It's too late to do anything now. Fix.
I've been doing this strategy of like building 2 fences within each other, so if the dinosaurs get out of comfort and they start breaking a fence, there's like a second barrier.
I've thought about doing that.
At the same time, it's kind of irritating that that's a method because there's not much space, so it's like you're already whittling down like a certain amount of space by doing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And this one's diseased with what, salmonella? We've got to put Dorothy in the eye of the storm.
Losers, move on. Loser.
Is this damaged? I can't tell what's damaged.
Follow the tornado.
What was the bad guy's name? Janice or something? What was his name in Twister?
Oh god.
Well, it's
God,
like
yeah.
really pushing me away.
What's his name?
He got sucked up and killed. I'm running you all over.
Food. Food. Crave meat. We need sustenance.
Okay. Prepare that.
Did you see my cows out front? Oh.
Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. The Spino is... Oh, he's gonna get out. He's gonna get out.
Dude, you better fix that quick. You better fix that quick.
No!
You should get an ACU guy, trank that Spino.
We don't
probably
need
do this
anybody
yourself.
else.
You kind of have to just fly into the ground now. We don't need anyone else.
Oh, come on. You know that could have hit his toe.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Kobe. Ah! This helicopter is so slow. Don't you do it. Gotcha. So bad. No! Don't kill anyone!
You need like 2 shots, don't you?
Bastard, he's gonna run somebody over. Oh!
Oh my god. I'm watching this like slightly behind. There's 2 people, yeah, getting crushed.
Hit. Okay. He's gonna fall. Did that do it? Oh god, that did not do it. There's another Stegosaurus out. Oh, that's bad. That's like the worst. That's like a terrible trap.
Oh god, he's getting right in there.
Yeah.
The Spinosaurus is right in. I'm
Yeah.
seeing him enter now. Oh my
Okay,
god.
get him the hell out of there. What, you guys don't wanna come to my theme park? Why did you run in the enclosure?
Oh dude, like honestly. That's what makes this game awesome, I think. It's like,
Oh, there's a Stegosaurus over there.
it shows you how like the people are running into the paddock.
You better run out. I just said that the Spinosaurus is gonna get
It's
stopped.
like the end of Disney's Dinosaur, but instead it's fake.
Where the hell's the other? Oh god. What?
You better fix those fences, man.
Uh-oh. Ah! Someone's on the way. Don't worry, people. This is just a delay. All major theme parks have delays. Look how massive it is. By the way, that one's... Which one's sick? Yeah, I better go ahead and, like, fix these fences. Oh, wow, I'm putting the Spinosaurus there, and I'm not even got the fence fixed. Guys, you might want to get out of there. Just saying.
I think they should, like, one of the DLCs they could do is by adding helicopter.
Why are
Like, you have more
like
helicopters
like
turn
to
up. One,
save the people or whatever?
yeah, like you have like an evacuation people out. So you have to time it perfectly. Placing the Spinosaurus down once you've got everyone out. But it's like...
Why are they there? Stupid.
You've got a hole in your fence, by the way. He's going to go straight for...
I made the hole to get the people out, but they're not.
Oh, the Stegosaurus might go in.
Man, I don't even care anymore.
Oh, try and get the... you're going to trank it. I was going to say try and get the Stegosaurus.
I guess I'm going to try and trank it. This is ridiculous.
Try and get him to fight.
I don't want to have it killed. Can I put them here? Are you guys comfortable? Yeah, might as well. At no point in time did I even decide to open the shelter. I just now realized. Where is the shelter? It's here somewhere. I know I put one up. Maybe I didn't put one up. Oh well.
That's funny.
That's kind of sad.
So as soon as you get everything fixed, your park rating will start shooting back up again.
Maybe. I'm gonna go and...
I believe in it. I believe it will happen.
Look at this. Get back
You're
in your
done,
cage.
You're done, goofed.
So, obviously, like I warned you at the start of this, I'm not the best at this game. This is my first time on Site B. This is how things happen. I have a lot of people in this park.
It's salvageable though.
I suppose.
Yeah, you haven't got... You can bounce back from this. Why do we fall mastermind? Apples and pears. Tangerine. What's the size? Tangerine.
I can't tell if I'm hitting like the dash. Oh, I don't have a, what is it called? The antidote or whatever.
Oh, so yeah.
Looks like you're gonna die! Alright, I'm gonna have to go do that. Sorry, Professor Snake, or whoever
I'm upset by this animal cruelty.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm one of your park investors.
Look at people diving out of the way. That's how we do it.
That's how InGen rolls.
That's how InGen rolls.
That's like it's like Ace Ventura.
Oh, where he parks the car.
Like a glove. Yeah, that's my favorite Jim Carrey.
Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls?
Yeah, favorite Jim Carrey film, and probably my favorite comedy film. It's so stupid.
Good choice. Honestly, it's not a bad movie. Okay, so... Oh, that was the whole reason I came here. Was to medicate him. Unless I don't have the proper thing. To be fair, it was nothing I did. Like, these dinosaurs were already alive. This was all Hammond's fault.
Yeah.
Like, whatever thing that they
Blame Hammond.
Blame
my uncle.
I don't enjoy having you saying these things about my uncle.
Careful. This suit costs more than your education.
Hit. Dinosaur is dead. Oh. I don't think that helped. Alright.
The Gaming Rex says nice.
Nice what?
Stream.
Oh, thanks. I'm trying. Is there anyone left in here? No. So I can close this up.
Yeah. The Spinosaurus hasn't made an escape.
That's because it's tranked.
Oh, you tranked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Right, now if you close it all up and reopen stuff, your pug rating should quite quickly make its way back up. See you later, Dino of the Freak. Thank you for your input. Spot on Ludlow impression, says Carlos. What? Why?
You know, it's interesting. They cut most of the stuff out that would have made him a drunk. Like,
yeah.
Because obviously, for those that aren't aware, Peter Ludlow was the whole reason the T-Rex, or the baby T-Rex, broke its leg. And there was actually a really cool explanation as to why that happened. And didn't they make another sort of quip about him being a drunk in the script?
I don't know about that from memory. I know there's the scene in the film. He picks up the hip flask off the floor.
Yeah, but that's all
that's Velociraptors. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that's left though from.
Yeah, exactly.
From that
That's all.
Story.
But like coupled with what's in the script, then that would have been part of that story thread, you know.
We've got some Carcharodontosaurus DNA and some Iguanodon DNA. That's pretty good.
Nice.
We're gonna go right here for Iguanodon. Ooh, Spinosaurus. Insufficient funds? Oh, I'm broke. Jeez. I didn't realize I had like no money.
Take pictures. Get in your Jeep. Go take pictures of the Spinosaurus.
That's a good
Back
idea.
in no time.
I'm trying to tranquilize a dead dinosaur right now.
I have a mission for you, Uncle. Get in your Jeeps and go out into the park and take some pictures and sell them for massive amounts of
profit. Enormous profit. And have to wipe out all of our losses from Solo, a Star Wars story.
Uncle, listen to me now. Get the Jeep, go out into the park, and take some damn pictures. I will take over this company, and then I'll have your head on a silver platter with a glass of Sancerre.
Too expensive to tranquilize dinosaurs now. It is bad.
No, you gotta take pictures, man. Oh, look, you're minus half a minute. Just gotta go.
Alright, call me Nick Van Owen, because we're about to win the Pulitzer.
Yeah, trank it by hand, man. We'll take pictures.
Or I could sell the dinosaurs, right? Too expensive to restock. Jeez.
You don't want to take pictures of them like out in the open, running around your park. That's bad. You want to take pictures of them.
Oh, I get. You mean like terrorizing people?
Yeah. You don't want
Jurassic
like
World. I'm just gonna keep taking pictures. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Alright, so now I guess I'm gonna go do the same thing for the stegosaurs.
I don't know, you've lost. Because every time you take a picture, like, trying to think how you could build your stock back up, but it's kind of looking like you might need to restart.
Restart?
If I'm honest.
No way.
I'm looking at -1 million.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna make it. You've got to capture that Stegosaurus that's loose.
I think I did.
Back.
I thought I caught all of them.
I think there's one still out.
Alright, so we've got some research done. There is one still.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to let me. Unless can I do it myself? Well, let me do that.
Yeah, you get in the helicopter.
Okay.
You need to be ACE, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, there's a few still out, I think.
Oh, you can't afford it.
You don't need anybody else.
Well, I don't know if you will be able to afford it, even if you're flying.
What, to afford the transport or whatever?
Oh no, yeah, you're firing. Yeah, you're okay.
Look at all the people dying. It's really hard to hit him when he's running all over the place. Oh. Alright.
You can zoom in, I think.
I am zoomed in.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, this is not looking good.
Now you're John Hammond.
Alright. Steady hands.
You can sell buildings. These people are giving you options.
He's trying to get on the
if you put that Stegosaurus back in the cave, you manage to do that, then I think there's a small slivering chance that you get back, like from the brink of extinction.
Did that one hit? How come that one didn't hit?
So it'll take like 2 or 3, I think.
Uh,
So Alex 369 says, "I think I've spent enough time."
Okay, so now we're gonna transport him. Alright, we can do this. Look, the dinosaurs are dying. The threat is diminishing by the minute. Go in here.
Asset required
Oh look,
collection.
the cage is broken. And I can't mend it. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Oh, we don't want to do that. I'm very happy that I started off Site B the way Site B should be presented.
Most dangerous place.
Out of curiosity, do you have any preference on what side of the island you prefer, the one in the Lost World or the one in Jurassic Park 3? Like, just the look. Because that's all it really is. It's the difference between a forest and a jungle.
No. If I'm being brutally honest, I don't have really...
Okay, well, I am a forest guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the Jurassic Park 3 one, fake. Like, you can kind of tell when it's a set and when it's on location a little bit more than you can in, let's say, like, the Lost World.
Right.
But, yeah, if you actually, like, look at the sets, like, you look at the picture of Jurassic Park 3 sets, they are actually really beautifully crafted.
Yeah.
It's like they do look really overgrown. But there's just something about the way they lit them, I guess, that just makes them look a little bit, you know,
This is
I don't know,
ridiculous.
false and artificial.
Yeah,
So I'd say going by that, then the default.
I mean, for me
Like,
personally,
naturalism.
I was just talking about the general look. Like, not so much as, like, which one was more fake or not, but I mean...
Oh yeah,
I do agree with what you're saying, though, yes.
Yeah, so I'd probably say the Lost World.
Yeah. Well, for me, I know some people... You know, a lot of what they did in Jurassic Park 3 was because there was some people that didn't like The Lost World. They were trying to kind of make it look more like Nublar. which is understandable to what some people wanted.
Well, it also makes sense. It's in the same climate. It's like,
yeah,
it's like they're only a few miles away. It's like it's not, you know, on the grand scale of things. Like if you count Earth, like the two islands aren't that dissimilar. I do like the idea of like it being two areas of the island, and
yeah.
like
you have to lead this.
Hmm.
Oh, we've got Spino DNA, I think. Or we've got the research available to do it. Oh, come on, man.
I'm just watching you trying to like get these Legos.
It's really difficult. I'm like -4 million.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's restart.
Nah.
Andrew Lee says, I can't watch this disaster anymore. It's giving me anxiety.
Sorry.
Bye, guys. Man, this is the drama. This is what Jurassic Park's about. Life breaks free. Expands to new territories.
I wonder how much footage of Malcolm got deleted from Fallen Kingdom. Because he says that in the first trailer and then you never see it in the movie. I mean, I know he was only filming for like a day. It couldn't have been much, but...
No. I think they recorded those, like, trade.
Oh, really? That would make sense.
Well, that's my guess. Because I don't remember him saying that, like...
He didn't say it in the movie at all.
No, that's what I meant. Like, that was purposely done. I don't know, to me it'd be a bit cheesy. Said it again.
I can see that. Yeah, I agree with you completely.
It's like it makes sense that he doesn't say it again, in my opinion. But I don't mind it for the trailer.
He doesn't say it in the Lost World. It's Hammond that says it, which is, you know, makes sense because they were at odds with one another in the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
John Hammond is a turncoat. He's changed his course. He's betrayed us.
This is a disaster. Look at this. Look at everything that's going on here. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing normal.
Jurassic Collectible says, "Howdy guys, just dropping in to say hello."
Hey, what's going on, JC?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Oh. All right. Where is the broken fence?
You should sell your Stegos to someone.
Ooh, good idea.
Harry Muspratt says, trailers can lie. It's just how they go. Yeah, they've been lying for years. It's like trailers, like the trailers throughout history have done stuff like that. So it's like it's not really anything new. Like, look at the
81,000. That's not realistic. Remember, everybody was complaining about the low prices for the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Low prices. Whatever.
Look, in canon, they're only worth 81 grand.
It's not even that. It's they're illegal. It's like they're pricing them to move. Colin said, and that's like you can buy a Siberian tiger.
Yeah, I know you can. You can actually. I looked that up.
According to the experts.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You wouldn't expect to be able to do stuff like that, but you actually can.
Isn't there like more tigers in Texas than there are in the natural habitat?
I heard something like that.
But I don't know if that's or if that's actually true. I would have to do more research into that. But that's what I've heard.
Ooh, headshot. All right, we're selling you to Professor Screw Eyes' eccentric circus.
Nah, you're selling him to Dr. Snare.
Dr. Snare.
For his evil Stegosaurus research.
Good God, look at all this. I'm just gonna sell a bunch of diseased stegosaurs. Does anyone want some stego meat? I'll tell you, that's a really weird portion of Jurassic Park history, is where they were talking about John Hammond was going to sell the brachiosaurs for meat or something.
Oh, what, from the Enviro website?
Yeah, from the Lost Worlds website.
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff on that site. It's great. That's my favourite scene in the old Doug.
From what?
The scene where like they shoot the Plesiosaurus and then instantly it cuts to a guy walking into a dining room. It's clearly chicken or turkey.
Oh,
but it's like
there's all.
But they instantly eat the dinosaur, and I love that. It's like the first thing to get eat a dinosaur. It's like turns the whole expectations on your head. Oh, actually, tell a lie. The dinosaur does. There is a human death first, and then they eat the dinosaur.
Is that anywhere? Oh, yeah, there's one.
I always wondered that in Jurassic World. If that was a real park in real life, would they have sold dinosaurs?
No. I mean...
You don't think so?
In Jurassic World, they would have sold their dinosaurs?
I don't know. Can you go to a zoo today and order a chicken burger, like from the restaurant?
I don't know. I highly doubt they would have just started selling their dinosaurs. Because and again, that's like a whole part of the whole Fallen Kingdom thing, is like they don't want to get out of the box or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Henry Wu is like, hey, now they're gonna start making all these
dinosaur chicken nuggets, basically.
Why?
That'd be kind of dark. No. Kind of interesting.
This is
fast food dinosaur meat.
Asset transportation in progress.
This is not what I'd call easy.
Well, you're minus 7 million.
Hey, we can turn it around.
I think you're swimming. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
I know when I did Isla Sorna, was the one where it's like really thin. Like, you had to restart. I just got decimated.
The only time I had to restart was on Peno. Yeah, that's right.
It was like a tornado came in.
It's all your fault, Jack. I was talking to you. You're what destroyed all these dinosaurs' lives.
I just wanted to bring the park to them.
En route to collect the asset.
That's all I wanted.
Asset collection
You don't bring a zoo halfway around the world.
acknowledging asset collection.
You bring the zoo to them.
San Diego's the perfect start.
Your impression.
Impression's terrible.
So funny. I bring the zoo to them.
Oh boy, what a disaster. This is so bad.
Restart, man.
Yeah, there's no way we can get out of this one.
Frankie Hewitt asks, Jack, do you still have that scale raptor cage from your collection video? I donated that to my nephew. He now owns it. He is the rightful guardian of the raptor pen.
Asset in transit.
Yeah, I gave it to him. He keeps all his dinosaurs in it.
Commencing asset transit.
That video did really well. 9 million views, I think? 10 million?
Which one?
The one you did, your collection video.
Oh, no. It's like 5 minutes.
I don't know, man.
Should we have a look?
Maybe you're right. It is your video.
I don't know. I can't because I don't use that chat.
There's another steg arrow.
Let's have a look. It is at 5,417,000. Yeah.
Jeez, nice work. The most I've ever done, I think I had a video do 2.9 million.
Yeah, but you're not thinking big, Klayton. That's one single video on my channel. If you were to pull the views on your channel together, my god.
There can't be that much.
Well, you can tell if you go to your user browser, your dashboard on YouTube. It accumulates your the entire view count of your lifetime.
I think it's like 39 million or something.
There you go.
All right, guys. So I have decided not to endorse this park Unfortunately.
And there's no shame in that, Klayton. We'll just try again.
We've dug ourselves into a big hole. So how I'm actually going to wrap this up, because we won't be on here too much longer, is I'm just going to like be taking some of your questions, and then I'll probably be back to live stream again sometime later to actually do this proper with Jack. Because we
Are you doing it later today?
What's that?
Is that later today or later another day?
Probably another day. Yeah, because
this is of course for the unexpected.
But you know what? You know what's really cool? I'll give this game a lot of praise for this. The idea of actually colonizing Isla Sorna into a theme park, while it's already been wild.
Dr. Malcolm's all too
Like, see,
with.
Cabot Finch is talking about Site B right here, so the events of the Lost World obviously happened. You know, like, here's the stegosaurs that were loose when we first saw it in the movie.
Speaking of taming,
right here,
a number of
and
wild
this guy.
attractions make up the local population. Full disclosure,
Yeah.
It's just,
some of them have very long
I'm
and
pretty
very
good.
teeth.
I'm happy
Do not
that
let this
they
place fool you.
acknowledged all that kind
Like
of stuff.
Central Park in New York City, what appears to be nature
It's like they
is
research.
actually an elaborate
It's almost
illusion.
like they care.
On this island,
yeah,
dinosaurs are
right.
running wild.
But
That can't be true.
let's see.
because
Let's see
they're
what the chat
contained,
says.
aren't
What are your
they?
other entrants
Their situation
besides JP?
and their existence
Indiana
both
Jones,
artificial and real.
Star Wars,
a recursive nightmare,
definitely.
like the Dragon Curve.
I guess stuff like
potentially dangerous
Godzilla. We've been talking a lot about
Mandelbrot
Godzilla lately.
Fragment,
Yeah.
fraction,
Can't talk about that new trailer though, because
all from the same root
Yeah,
word.
I won't
Frangier,
spoil anything for you. You're
Latin
gonna
for
love
to
that
break.
movie, though. I can already
So you
tell.
see,
And I like. I'm.
creation,
See, this is the thing. Like, Godzilla fans
One
right
of
now
the
should be over the moon with the content they're getting. We've got 2 films out right now. Like, there's the third. Well, there's the one coming next year, the American one, and Toho have just released their third part of their
I haven't
animated
seen
trilogy,
any
and
of
that's
the
coming.
animated ones.
Oh, dude, you should. Okay, they're getting a lot of hate, but when you listen to that,
No,
like,
never.
I enjoyed them for what they were. Different. you know.
Yeah, I definitely need to check them out. Someone
They're
asked.
better, I can tell you the story in a nutshell. The story is a guy hates Godzilla so much. He just wants to kill Godzilla so badly. And so it's like this giant revenge movie with this guy going back to Earth to reclaim Earth from Godzilla. And he just absolutely hates it.
Okay. So they had to leave and then come back.
Yeah, so like the monsters won, and they've been out in space and they can't find a new home. So they decide we should go back and fight Godzilla. Like, and they're like, no, it's the losing battle. And it's like, but like they say like, oh, the time dilation is going to be like 20,000 years. We've been gone like a few decades, but in time, like in the
Like Planet of the Apes style, like it's been.
yeah,
like a
well, no,
long-
So if they do this warp back to Earth instantly, it's going to be 20,000 years into the future or something like that. So they're like, so Godzilla might be dead.
Oh,
So
wow.
then they go back, and it's like, yeah. And so it's inspired by Avatar, changed over those years.
No, I'm kidding.
On that.
I'm not that big of a hater on Avatar. I was just joking.
Well, no, what I mean by that is like the Earth's changed a lot, so there's like loads of new creatures and all that sort of stuff, like living on Earth that they have to battle with, as well as the fact that Godzilla's there.
I need to give it a watch. I know both Al and Jacob.
Oh, it's super
seen it.
cheesy. Yeah.
Let's see. What are your favorite dinosaurs? I actually have a video coming out that's already scripted of my top 10 favorite dinosaurs. It's going to be a while. It was a long time coming. I should have done it a while back, but I'll give you my top 5.
No, don't do that.
You don't think? Okay,
No, don't spoil
right.
it. Save it for the views.
you're right. All right, you're right.
Because then you know people will just be getting in the comments,
I'd suggest making
spoiling
the most
it.
of any downtime.
Like in any video you upload, like,
Oh.
gonna do one
Send
video
out expeditions. Get
in the future,
squares
and
to
here's the
research
top
something.
5 from that
Maybe
list.
A coffee, that sort of thing.
What if they change?
Cream and 2
Yeah, they'll be
sugar.
taking bets.
a new
over them.
dinosaurs.
I bet it's
discovered.
going to be this one and this one and this one. You just watch the stream.
Let's see. Any specific dinosaurs either of you want to make their first appearance in Jurassic World 3? Still waiting till we get a Suchomimus appearance. I have another video coming out soon of top 5 secret dinosaurs that have always been a part of the franchise that we've never seen, such as Stegosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, and when I mean never seen, I mean never seen on screen. But for me, I guess I want to see Monolophosaurus. really bad for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like one of my all-time favorite dinosaurs, but I know someone else asked about the Mattel Dino Rivals line. That, I mean, to me, that was a pretty cool design. And by the way, I was actually contacted by Hasbro very recently. They're going to be sending me some of those figures.
Nice.
So I'll be not like a toy review, because I don't want to pretend like I know what I'm doing for that. There's people on here that are much more qualified, but I will be showing you what they have available. And I'll be looking at them for myself, because I want to see what they've got. Triceratops is your favorite herb, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to answer that anymore, but well, you're not far off. What's your opinion on Transformers as a franchise? I don't remember many of the Transformers movies, to be completely honest with you. I remember the Beast Wars, which I loved. I'm all about some Beast Wars. That was when I was a kid. Let's see. My definite favorite potential dinosaur for a future movie would be Therizinosaurus, says Transapient 1. Therizinosaurus would be a pretty interesting animal, if done correctly. Not like Dino Crisis, where it's like a monster. I don't know if
was that in the Dino Crisis game?
Yes. It was in the first Dino Crisis game. It was kind of like a...
Oh, I never completed that. Really?
Oh, dude. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's in there. It looks nothing like Therizinosaurus, though. Let's see.
Good old Dino Crisis.
What's your thoughts on the Walking With series? I love Walking with Dinosaurs. I'll never forget the moment that it came on TV for the first time on Discovery Channel here in America. It was in BBC and where Jack's from. I recorded it on VHS and used to watch it over and over again. I saw Walking with... Is it Walking with Beasts? Is that the Ice Age? Okay, I saw that, and then I think that was the last one I saw. I enjoyed both of them, though.
They did Walking with Caveman.
Oh, I saw that. I remember that.
Challenge looks interesting.
And then they did like all the offshoot series, like Ballad of Big Al and...
Yep, I saw the Ballad of Big Al. I actually took a trip to Florida in 2001 with my family, and that's where we first saw Ballad of Big Al. I bought the VHS because I was so bored after having already done Disney World. There was nothing else to do, so I watched that.
Did you watch the ones with Nigel Marven, where he went back in time?
No, and I've seen...
That had the Therizinosaurus in it.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, in that series, yeah.
I've seen...
They were like over the top, but they were pretty good.
I think I saw a Trey the Explainer video talk about Tanistropheus, and I think that was one of the animals that he did on that show. Are they gonna fight? Uh-oh. I can't see what's happening. Uh-oh, guys.
Walking with Monsters. Yeah, there's that one.
Looks like we're in for a little treat. Who do you think's gonna win, Spinosaurus or Stegosaurus?
Spinosaurus.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, that was pretty brutal. Oh, look how hurt the Stegosaurus already is. Yeah, I think the Spino's got this one in the bag. Oh, look at them size each other up.
I love the wounds.
Oh yeah, the wounds make it awesome. Reminds me of Warpath. Oh man, doesn't look like he's gonna get any backup from any more. Oh!
Red Team Review says, "Love you, Klayton, but you really should have included Hugh Jackman description." I had no idea that JP Brown had a canon consultant.
Yes.
Well, thank you, but I work from the shadows, from the bushes.
From the shadows.
I attack from the side. Right.
In the bushes, straight ahead. It's all right.
That's really good.
Can we get an oof in the chat? That tail hit out. Yes, Jack has worked on Mizrani Global. He's also worked on the Dinosaur Protection Group. What else did you... Oh, Extinction Now. That was another thing. Basically the Jurassic World movies.
And canon consultant.
He is indeed. Much more. I was going to tell you, we were talking earlier about Fallen Kingdom and our experiences with the movie, and wow.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to go see Fallen Kingdom. You got to understand, I'm paying like $2,000 for this plane ticket to go out to this place in the UK alone. Like, supposed to meet up with you and Alistair from Dangerville. I had to actually get a different hotel, like, when I got into the UK, by the way, because I was like all the way at a different part in London. So I'm like relying on everybody to tell me where to go and what to do. We went to go see the movie. It was me, you, Sam, who's also a member of their little team, Alistair from Dangerville, and Oscar, who's a watcher of both of our channels.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I remember telling Jack when we were walking up to the movie theater, I was like shaking. I was like, dude, I'm actually really... I didn't expect to be that excited when I was walking into the movie theater, because the first time ever seeing anything in IMAX.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, right?
What did you think of IMAX in the end?
Pretty good. Because I remember
I told you oh, go on.
I told you I didn't like. I wasn't a fan of 3D.
Yeah.
But in Fallen Kingdom was the first time I saw 3D where I was like, oh, it actually works. Because before, I haven't watched a 3D movie since like Avatar.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was crazy. I remember the reactions that we all had walking out of there. I guess
that was my first time seeing it in English.
Yeah, you had seen it.
I'd seen it once before, yeah, but in Spanish. And so I was excited to see it so I could actually understand what the heck they were saying.
Yeah, I can imagine. Indoraptor.
Oh god, that was so funny.
Yeah.
There's one bit like when they were going up to Lockwood, people were buying the dinosaurs, and they all say like, "Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening," like this. And like my wife was with me when we watched it the first time, and we were just cracking up.
See, and this is
Buenas noches, buenas noches, buenas noches. I don't even know if is that right? Buenas
yeah,
noches?
it's just good night.
Oh yeah, things like that, something like that.
Someone says thanks for going live. Yeah, no problem, man. Probably happen more in the future. Thanks, Liam and Alden here. I remember when you hear that bleeping noise from the submarine in the beginning, I had goosebumps. Yeah, I did too. Now see, I saw the preview at the Jurassic Park 25th anniversary in Universal.
Oh yeah, you saw the opening, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw it. Who was at that event? Aziz, Jack Delamere, Chris Pugh. Basically, most of your guys from Jurassic Outpost were there. I saw it with Greg Wong, who was the producer and writer of Jurassic World Exodus. So he was dressed up as Hamada. He's really convincing Hamada, by the way.
I have never spoken to Gregory, but I only.
You only what?
Like I've never met or spoken to Gregory, but I only imagine him wearing that ACU outfit. Like I can't picture him. I can't picture him wearing anything. I've only ever seen pictures of him in that outfit, so I imagine he's in it like 20%.
Nah, he's got normal civilian clothes, but it was pretty cool, man. He was all about it. Yeah, dude, I hope that they do more stuff for the 25th, like the 25th anniversary in the future.
Yeah. Hot Dog in the chat says, "Hey Jack, who's the person who decided they should use Suchomimus for the Bumblefoot image on the DPG site? Because that broke my heart." I did, and I painted that. That picture was mine. And I just chose to do Suchomimus because I knew it wasn't going to sort of appear in the movie. So I wanted to sort of shine a little light on it, because I knew it wasn't going to be in the film. So I was like, let's just have an ode to the Suchomimus. So I just painted that as best I could, just for the intro, for the top image. And that was also the only one, because we gave Yaroslav Kosmina all of the task to paint all the reports. But because I love painting as well, Yaroslav was like, I thought you'd want to do. I can do one. I'll do one like that. So I chose to.
Yeah, you guys did an excellent job on that stuff, by the way. All the paintings and stuff are really awesome.
Well, that was because, I was thinking back to, that was inspired basically by the old Jurassic thing of using original artists, like the cards you get with the action figures and the McDonald's cups and all that sort of stuff. It had like original artwork on it. So we said to Universal, we want to bring in an artist to bring their own style to this, because one, it will separate us from the corporate Masrani Global, but also at the same time we'll be continuing a franchise tradition of like using original artwork. And then he sent us the Pachycephalosaurus one, and I was like, ugh, dude. I was like, that is so cool. Like he nailed it. And I was like, yeah, and that's his style as well.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. He sent me a poster of his Lost World design with Roland Timbo like resting his gun on the trailer and everything. It's pretty awesome.
So good. So good.
Who would win in an arm wrestle, T-Rex or the strongest man ever? Surprisingly, T-Rex has extremely strong arms. I mean, granted, we got some strong guys on steroids. I would imagine the 9-ton Predator. Isn't it crazy?
Okay, so you got one, the T-Rex arm wrestling Brock Lesnar. Like Brock Lesnar now.
Maybe the T-Rex then. I don't think.
Of course. Like I see it like
Brock Lesnar. I'm not so sure he'd be up to snuff. Let's go through the chat one more time. Hey Klayton, you ever think any of the characters from the previous JP trilogy that could possibly have visited Jurassic World when it opened? If so, who do you think? I think the Kirbys would probably be dumb enough to go there. That's just me. I can imagine. Can you imagine them like in vacation clothes, like getting off of the monorail, like all?
Well, like they just haven't learned their lesson.
Yeah.
They're dragging Eric on by, and he's clawing.
Let me get some pictures of this. This will be great for the paint and tile shop. But
Eric's just clawing at the boat dock. He's like, "No, don't take me back." No.
Maybe they. I don't think Alan Grant would go anywhere near it. Neither would Malcolm.
No, I don't think they're going to get duped twice.
No.
Oh, for a third time, sorry. Well, no. Alan Grant would be duped for a third time. Malcolm would be duped for a second time.
Power makes this whole place work
in some sense, because in the first film they go to the island
well,
because they don't know what they're getting themselves in until they're there, and it's already too late. In the second film, Malcolm chooses to go to the island, where Grant doesn't. And then so if they went there again, Grant would have to lose.
Let's see. Red Team Reviews talking about Oakwood. They need to polish it a little, but I felt like Tim in the first Jurassic Park's kitchen scene. I saw the Gaming Beaver play through the entire Oakwood game, and I actually liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, I did. I watched those videos as well.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not AAA material. That's the type of Jurassic Park game I would prefer that we get.
Yeah. Well, you can tell that the makers, that is.
It's totally Jurassic Park.
They want that so badly.
It looks like Rob Jones says, "What did you think of the baby Triceratops scene in the novel? I thought it was really good and well written, although Lex is still really annoying." Agree 100%. And that was actually originally going to be in the first movie, but they cut it, and they reused the baby Triceratops animatronic for the Lost World Jurassic Park, where it makes that really weird screeching noise when Nick Van Owen unlocks it.
Oh.
I hope that's not like what they all. No, we've heard other baby Triceratops. What? Who did the sound design on that? Like, what is? Did someone just get their kid to like scream in a microphone and mess with the pitch?
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Animals, the definitive guide. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you guys seen Toon Sandwich's Jurassic World song that is a ripoff of A Wonderful World from Aladdin? I have. No. I started watching. It was hilarious. I've got to go back and see it, the whole thing. But it was so funny.
Was it the like I can show you the world? That one. Yeah.
Well, Spinosaurus is taking care of our Stegosaurus infestation, so we're not going to have a problem like last
time. Okay. I love you just restarted, but you haven't done any. Just
no.
Spinosaur take out the Stegosaurus.
We won't be on here too much longer, I don't think. Harry Musprat says that it's a shame there isn't a little reference to the subadult T-Rex in Isla Sorna in the game, just a skeleton laying about. That would be pretty cool. That would be a fun little Easter egg. Jordan Silas says, yes, you've seen the song. Do you know if Rexy could die in Jurassic World 3? I'm going to assume no. Obviously, we don't know. I mean, I don't think they would kill the T-Rex. Not after what happened in Jurassic Park 3. But that's just my opinion. Dino the Freak says, hey, I'm back, why not? Welcome back.
He just left and came back.
Luke Eric's a Jurassic World Park horror game would be good. Yeah. I mean, how do you think Jurassic World 3 will end? Me personally?
I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
This conversation's out of bounds.
I don't know how it'll end, but how I want it to end, I would like it to end not depressing. That's all I can, I guess, ask for. I don't think it'll be a sad ending, though. I mean, they already talked about how it's not going to be like Planet of the Apes. Let's see, we've got Kenneth Stinson says if they do kill the Rex, Nostalgia Critic will be angry. I don't understand the reference, but I guess he doesn't want the T-Rex to die. At Klayton Fioriti, do you think they're going to make more movies after Jurassic World 3? I don't have any idea. I didn't think they'd make anything after Jurassic Park 3, though, so I'm just surprised we're getting all this stuff. Let's see. Someone earlier. Imagine a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World game like we're Friday the 13th, where one person plays as a raptor and 7 other people play as survivors that have to escape. Didn't we talk about this a long time ago?
We talked about it when we played Friday the 13th. When we played Overwatch the other night.
Yeah, yeah. This was an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we play video games all the time.
Yeah, this was off stream, so we were just chatting about
let's
that idea.
Rob Jones.
I want them to make like, sorry, just to go on a sidetrack. I want them to make like a Nightmare on Elm Street version.
I would love
where
a
like
Halloween
it goes into a dream.
Yeah, well,
so, like,
yeah,
you're running
Freddy
around
Krueger
the
would be
building,
cool,
and then the screen goes all wibbly wobbly, and then you enter the dream world, and that's where Freddy is. So you have to avoid Freddy, but then then you wake up, and you could be in a different location, like on a chair, on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. Especially if you were able to kill Freddy in the game, I would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Jones says, would you like to see Stiggy back? He was his favorite dinosaur in Fallen Kingdom, and he had a great personality. I liked it a lot too. It was a great dinosaur design.
Yeah, Stiggy's great. Stiggy's fun.
Stiggy Moloch?
Stiggy Moloch.
Yeah, I know.
Cool little dinosaur. Love the scene though. Like, I love that they gave a cool scene.
Oh yeah. Let's see, Luke Henriksen. The second novel, I think they mentioned diseases when the bodies keep washing up, but I ain't read it in so long. Actually, there's also a big, long portion of the Lost World, or not long really, but there's quite a lot of details surrounding Levine and Malcolm's research into the aberrant forms that were washing up on the coasts and everything that they had found, where they were basically finding out that dinosaurs were in the world, but people were covering them up, like they flamethrowered the beginning of the novel. So you could definitely do a lot with the diseases stuff, but I don't know what they'll do. Jordan Silence says maybe the Jurassic franchise will reboot. I would doubt it anytime soon because of the popularity, but maybe down the line a video game accurate adaptation of the novel would be pretty cool. Miguel Francisco Bogert.
If you're going to be a film snob, you could say it's already been rebooted.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it hasn't been remade. The franchise has been rebooted.
Miguel says, do you get annoyed when people on YouTube make fun of the Jurassic Park sequels? Not really. I mean, it's...
yeah, I know.
It just happens, man.
There's so much to do here in the
what
parks,
video games do you guys play?
Can be overwhelming.
Kind of just play Overwatch for the most part, don't we?
Friday the 13th.
Well, that, but not that often.
Yeah, we played a bit of the Isle.
Yeah, we did.
Visitors entertained with a variety of dinosaurs.
That man attacked me on the plane.
Yeah,
whole conversation.
Dina the Freak says, imagine a scene of Blue in a room when a ripped open hamster cage by her feet. That would be dark. That'd be a nice little bit of comedy like they had in The Lost World, though, with the dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ken and Stinson, how come whenever YouTube read my comments, they read my most obscure references? I'm sorry. Big Shark, Master Briggs, Klayton, what death is your favorite in the Jurassic Park franchise? Eddie Carr. By far, Eddie Carr.
What was this?
Sleeping during tornado.
Where was that? What was the question?
Favorite death in the Jurassic Park franchise?
Human death?
Eddie Carr. To me, it's Eddie Carr. I'll tell you though, dude, Wheatley's death was badass too.
Yeah, do you know what? I might have to say. It's a toss-up between Dieter Stark for me.
Ooh, okay.
And what was I thinking?
Uh-oh, looks
Yeah,
like
it's Eddie Carr. Yeah, I'm just thinking. It's either Eddie Carr or
Yeah, Dieter
Gennaro
Stark was a pretty. Oh yeah, Gennaro.
I was thinking like a T-Rex death, and then I was like, oh, I love Gennaro's death.
Here's a little bit of trivia. The original T-Rex from Jurassic Park and both Jurassic World movies has only killed 2 people in the entire franchise: Donald Gennaro and Eli Mills.
Yep.
I'll take.
It almost killed a couple of.
Yeah, that's true. I'll take.
She's had an attempt.
3 more questions. Do we need more Mosasaur marine life scenes in the 3rd installment? I will say yes. Would you like to see a Plesiosaur in Jurassic World 3, says Jose Castaneda? I would say yes. Let's see. I can't pronounce the K1L14N. The babysitter's death was crazy too. Yes, it was. Zara's death was insane. Red Team Review. Eddie Carr had the best holy F moment. 1, T-Rex is bad enough, but 2, that really got to me. Same here, man. Scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
Everybody says you can handle yourself, so this new contract.
Thank you for recommending the JP novels. Nearly finished the first one, and it was awesome. You're very welcome, man. I've heard a lot of people say that they started reading the novels because of what I've been saying on here. If that's true, hey, I'm happy to have that happen. I'm glad that you guys finally got to read the books because it's awesome. Favorite dinosaur death in the franchise, says Transapient 1. Oh, man.
Oh, for me, it's either the Gallimimus.
I was thinking about the Gallimimus. What about?
Or it's the raptor.
It's Kelly kicking the raptor.
No, the T-Rex in the rotunda. 2 raptors.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's my favorite. Is not the first raptor death at the end of Jurassic Park, but the second one, where it like suicidally jumps on to like, defend its right.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
That's a
swings
great
into
one.
the bone.
Yeah. Dina the Freak says, do you think Wheatley's death was pretty harsh considering that he wasn't really a bad person despite leaving Claire, Owen, and Franklin to die?
I think he was a bad person.
Wheatley attempted murder. Well, look, yeah, remember at the part where they're going to catch Blue, they don't follow any part of the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jack, I'm catching sickness from you.
It's dangerous. The DX.
Owen Grady's like, wait for my signal. So then they pop out of nowhere, and he's like, I told you to wait for my signal. They shoot the Velociraptor, and then...
That's what he says in Jurassic World. He says to Hoskins, wait for my signal.
Yeah, but he says it in Fallen Kingdom, too. When they're...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like a running trend with Owen. His problem is no one's listening.
So, like, get this. They don't wait for the signal. And then, like, right after that scene where Zia shows us how much sedative is inside the trank dart, he shoots Owen Grady with the trank dart, knowing damn well it could kill the dinosaur with too much of it. And Zia has to yank it out where they show you that not all of it went inside of his body. So Wheatley's already lied to them. He's got attempted murder on his conscience. And then, like, he tells the girl, like, I think we got the drop on you, sweetheart. Like, when they're, like, getting ready to take her in.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why I really like.
Wheatley was a pretty cool villain.
Well, that's the thing. That was why I like that was because it reminded me of my old Jurassic Park 4 script, where Dodson was pouring the blood and leaving him on the island.
Was he pouring the blood like Anaconda with John Voight?
Yeah, that's where I got it from. He like throws it all over them, and like then says like, we've genetically enhanced the smell, like, so this stuff will really like give off a stink that the T-Rex will really like. Didn't explain how, he just said that. And then
we've got
so it's like, that's why I like that scene.
Oh, I like it a lot. I also like the part where he pulls the gun next to the Owen's head and he's like, should have stayed on the island. Better odds.
Yes.
Jared McGowan says, yep, Rexy is a bit of an underachiever in human fatalities. LOL. I agree. Animal the Definitive Guide says, a couple months ago, a lady in Colorado had her house broken into by a cougar, and the cougar, before it left, ate her cat. So yeah, something like that.
Wow.
That'd be awesome in a Jurassic Park movie. Lee H. 1989 says, I'd honestly enjoy prequels based on Sorna, to be honest. Another trilogy set before Jurassic Park. Preaching to the choir. That would be awesome. Miguel says, Eddie's death scared me as a kid, but for some reason I've always censored on air. Oh, is it? I don't remember it ever being censored.
Yeah,
in
the UK, there's a channel called ITV2.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher the movies. The Jurassic movies are butchered. Like, they are really, really badly edited. Like, they're not the full films.
Oh man, there's been so many comments. Okay, I'm gonna read these last few and then we'll have to wrap it up, guys. Let's see. Jose Castaneda says, would you like to see Zia return? I'd be fine with it. Luke Herrick says, if Dr. Wu was to die, what dinosaur do you think would do it? Velociraptor. Oh, favorite novel death, says Luke Herrick. Oh, I've got a video coming out for that soon, too.
Mine's Ed Regis.
Ed Regis, I'm not sure if he made the list for mine.
I just think it's so hideous that the T-Rex is like playing, and then it like kills him. And it's the description of his high-pitched screams just getting cut short.
Oh yeah.
As it's like biting him in the distance, and like the fact that Lex and Tim are watching it, it's like, ugh, that is just like not good.
Yeah. Well, Dodson had a good death too, and so did the baby. You can't go wrong with Dennis Nedry. Honestly, the novels had awesome deaths. Let's see. I'm gonna have to skip ahead a little more. Red Team Review says, I would find it so funny if there was an entire generation of UK fans who dislike the Jurassic Park movies because of how they butchered it. I guess that's pretty bad in terms of censoring the deaths and the...
Well, I said that when I was watching Jurassic World when they first premiered it on Christmas, like last year. I think I did like a tweet along to it, and they were butchering the heck from this film. Like, honestly, like, it was monstrous.
Is it like Snakes on a Plane where they're like, I'm tired of these mother-father snakes on this Monday through Friday train?
Is that what he says?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
It's so bad. Denmaster says, bring back the Dilo. Yes. Jurassic Room, what's up, man? He says, my favorite death in the novel is Henry Wu's death.
Jurassic Room's here?
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yo, dude.
What's up, dude? Yeah, Henry Wu's death is iconic. And look, it has to be in the next movie, right? Tyler Olson says, would you love to see a Jurassic spin-off franchise with not only dinosaurs, but prehistoric creatures before, during, and after marine, air, and land creatures? Hard to pull off.
You're talking about giant insects, and I am with you, but I don't know. It would have to be done, like...
Yeah, you'd have to...
This context is key.
Yeah. I would like maybe a series. Mike Farm says, you guys still up? LOL. Hot Dog says, not a question, Klayton. Someone named Spicy who said they were a mod on your Discord said they wanted to know you wished you would hop on more. I'm trying to be on it more often. Pretty busy lately with all kinds of stuff. But I should
You can set like a weekly schedule, so like a certain time each week.
I need to hop on the Discord more often.
If you did that, I'd make time.
Oh, okay. The Redskin says, Klayton, what do you think of the volcanic explosion right after the Carno and Rexy fight? I thought it was pretty big.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Jurassic Room.
Have you watched, like, you can go on YouTube.
Have you seen it in 4K? It looks incredible. It looks like
insane,
it's actually real. Michael Pierce, will you be playing Jurassic Explorer one day on your channel? Of course! It'll be probably live streamed sometime soon. Optimus Prime says, wonder what happened with the T-Rex family and would they potentially make a presence again, though chances of that are... I think they're unlikely too. Even though the bull T-Rex is my favorite dinosaur in the franchise. DV416 says, do you think Rexy will die by the end of the next film? I think it's very unlikely just because of what happened with Spino. Bradionics, like Prehistoric Park, Slorasaurian Productions. Do you think the Jurassic World trilogy will be better received in 20 or so years? Yeah, it's already happening, actually. I
sound really biased, but yes.
Yeah, it'll, yeah. My answer is yes. Spencer Lane says, have you done a video on whatever happened to Jurassic Park San Diego? Not on what happened to it, but I did one on the... Is there any information, Jack, on what happened to the building, Jurassic Park San Diego? I don't think there is.
I don't want to say.
Okay, well, all right. I don't remember there being anything added.
I don't want to say anything.
All right.
Like if there is something that.
All right.
That,
Victorian.
if I get the chance to mention something that I have an idea for in the future, I don't want to like have it ruined here. I'd rather keep that.
Okay, so we'll go there. Victorian lad, what do you think of the theory of man and dinosaurs coexisting from the Bible and the Earth only being 6,000 years old? It's certainly an interesting idea to think about. It is interesting. I am someone who believes that the world's probably millions of years old, but who knows? I mean, at the end of the day, none of us were here when it was formed. It's definitely an interesting idea. I have seen a lot of people talk about that. I don't believe that the world's thousands of years old, but there's no reason for people not. Do you think Mount Sibo had any impact on Sorna, says Riley Hoffman? I don't know. Maybe. That's very possible too, especially tectonic activity. Sorna is volcanic, but I'm not so sure if it would have had immediate activity because they're pretty far away too. They're like 87 miles apart. Rob Jones says, I don't know. Hammond's death was very ironic. That was a good one. My favorite was Nedry's death. That was brutal. Couldn't agree more. Awesome Lawsome says, what island are you on? Oh, this is Isla Sorna, and we're wrapping up, by the way. Skipping all the way to the end again. Is Allies A, how do you feel when you first saw the Brachiosaurus death in Fallen Kingdom? Oh, man, I was sitting right next to Al. And I'll tell you, man, the whole movie, I was like, I didn't care if the volcano destroyed the island or not. But when that happened, I'm not going to lie, man, it hit me right in the feels. Got Alistair, too. Alistair was staring at the screen like, no. It was really well executed. Yeah, one of my favorite scenes in the whole franchise, actually. Okay, so Cameron Duvall says, did the other islands of the Cinco Mortes have dinosaurs? We've never gotten confirmation on it, but it's possible. I would assume no, unless they're pteranodons or maybe aquatic animals, like the Spinosaurus swimming across. But again, there's never been a concrete answer. Phantom Raptor Gaming says, what was your reaction when you saw the Indoraptor? Well, immediately the first time they actually showed the Indoraptor in all its glory reminded me of the Valley of Guanji. When they said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most dangerous creature to ever roam the earth. Valley of Guanji, they say, what you're about to see has never been seen before by human eye. Also reminded me a lot of We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, which is what Jurassic Park movies do, is they take old dinosaur scenes and kind of readapt it.
I mean, one of the films in the series is...
Yeah. Okay, so let's do one more question and then I'll be out. Frankie Hewitt says, do you like the Indominus Rex or Indoraptor more? I've been thinking about that a lot. What is your answer, Jack?
Oh, both. I can't.
You gotta pick, man. You gotta pick. Come on.
I can't gotta pick. They're not. Neither of them are going anywhere. If I fancy Indominus one day, I'll watch Jurassic World. If I fancy the Indoraptor.
If I had to give one final answer,
we did see more of the Indominus.
We saw
more of the Indominus. So the Indoraptor, maybe I'll say I like the mystery around the Indoraptor more than I like the mystery around Indominus.
I think if I had to pick, like someone said, hey, which one would you rather come back in a sequel? Which would ultimately be the big thing. Indoraptor.
Yeah. Ooh.
For me. I mean, there's no right answer. He's just preference. For me, Indoraptor.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'd rather see the Endoraptor. I think Indominus was a nice one-off.
It served its purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's like, you know, like what else are you going to show? But then, because I don't think we saw all the abilities of the Endoraptor. You know, if you saw it again, it would definitely.
Whereas a prototype, it was all twitching in all the scenes it was in. It wasn't really finished. All right, guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up this stream. I really do appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Look, we've got $12 million just talking, doing nothing. A big difference from our -8 or 9 or whatever I had.
So you're going to be starting it off at this point, then?
Yeah, I'm going to start it here. This is, matter of fact, I might even save this.
Yeah, save it. Even though the Spinosaurus killed the.
Man, that's part of the fun. All right, guys, it has been awesome.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Hanukkah, all
Wasn't it? Jack against as Michael Pierce. Oh, dude, you should play Jurassic Explorer.
Yeah, I have a plan too. I'm gonna do it on the channel sometime.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's good.
Very soon, the next video game thing you guys are gonna see from me is actually going to be Jurassic Park Trespasser. So get ready. And
dude,
that's
if
how
I don't want to impose, but if you're live streaming that and you need a you know, brother in arms for that, I'll be more than to join you. But it depends on timing. Trespasser is one that we can talk about.
Trespasser's coming, guys. All right, I'll be seeing all you guys later. Take it easy.
Yeah, guys. Thank you very much.
Yep.